The MG42. Also known as Hitler's buzzsaw, this phenomenal light machine gun from the Second World War was in use by Wehrmacht and SS troops. The MG42 was meant to replace the earlier, even more impressively built MG34. The reason being that the war was still ongoing and the resources were getting scarcer, resulting in the Nazi Germans to producing a gun that was cheaper and faster to manufacture. With that fast and heating up very quickly, the weapon had an easy way of changing barrels in case of overheating. The AN-94. Made in Russia since 1994, the weapon was adopted into the Russian military, however not widespread. The weapon has a genius, however very difficult to manufacture system of firing. The shooter can select between 3 firing modes, being single, automatic at about 600 rounds per minute, and, here's the kicker, a 2-round burst of up to 1800 rounds per minute. The gun was designed to fire 2 rounds after each other so rapidly one would experience only the recoil of just one single shot. The reason being different types of body armor evolved and became stronger, so there was a good reason for one bullet penetrating the enemy's armor, whilst the second round penetrated the target itself. And all that from a magazine that isn't even attached to the gun straight. The FN P90. The P90 was FN Herrera's answer to the weapon models of Heckler and Koch, such as the MP5. The gun was designed to be agile and compact, but still meeting NATO requirements to penetrate body armor. Special forces from Belgium, as well as for example the French GIGN, have adapted a number of P90s into their arsenal. The P90 fires at a rate of 900 rounds per minute, which sounds like much, but this Belgian powerhouse features a very distinctive 50-round mag, inserted and feeding ammo from the top of the weapon. The Madsen machine gun. Originating from Denmark, this light machine gun was a true pioneer. It introduced the concept of a portable, magazine-fed automatic weapon. It had a quick change barrel and could be fired from a bipod or a shoulder, with firing 500 to 600 rounds per minute. For its time, it could provide a lot of firepower, even though only featuring 25 or 30 rounds magazines. But this is why the Madsen was adopted by more than 30 countries worldwide other than Denmark itself. The Madsen was also quite remarkable for its bullet casings being ejected below the gun's chamber. the Steyr AUG. In the late 70s, the Austrian military needed a new type of assault rifle. One that handled well and quick, wasn't too large, but without giving up accuracy. Thus, the AUG was born. The AUG features a back then very new concept of the bullpup firing system, which allowed the bullet to be fired from behind the trigger instead of in the front. This allows for a longer barrel length and thus better accuracy. Many different versions and modularities have been made of the weapon. Barrels can be swapped out easily, and even 9mm versions of the AUG were produced. The AUG also typically features an integrated 1.5 times telescopic sight housed in the carrying handle. The Lebel 1886. At the end of the 19th century, the bolt action rifle became a staple brand of the modern army. But the Lebel truly revolutionized the idea of a bolt action rifle. Used primarily by France throughout both world wars and during its colonial time, the Lebel featured cartridges that were smokeless, resulting in cleaning firing and improved ballistics. Moreover, the weapon had a very quirky way of storing and reloading ammo. Up to 7 rounds with 1 in the chamber were stored in a tube underneath the barrel. The Lebel also came equipped with an integral bayonet,